Hi, this is DeAnne Bruner, and this is our follow-up counseling video. So we're going to get started. So, hey, Rhonda, how are you?
I'm good.
So we're going to do a couple of things today. The first thing we're going to do is called a 24-hour recall. So we're going to kind of go through what you ate in the last 24 hours.
Okay.
And then I want to review some education information, see if we can set some minor goals to see if we can reach that. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Just real quick, any changes in your medical history since we last saw each other?
No.
Perfect. All right. So let's start with your 24-hour recall. So a 24-hour recall just tells me we're going to go through the quick foods, like what you've eaten for the last 24 hours.
Okay. So as far as like consumption goes, I had Italian sausage for lunch, and then I believe for breakfast I had scrambled eggs, scrambled eggs and a biscuit with some vitamin water. And then for dinner, I had a veggie burger on wheat bread with fries. And then sparkling water, peach, 0 sugar.
Good. All right. So let's talk about, so did you use any condiments? Like when you had your scrambled eggs and biscuit, did you use any condiments?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Typically, in the morning, I use pepper. I really try to steer away from the salt. And then condiments, as far as like lunch goes, I didn't really use any. And then dinner, I didn't use any condiments.
Okay.
Besides Mrs. Dash.
Okay.
For my fries.
For your fries. Okay, good. No ketchup,
Nah,
mustard, nothing like that. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go through like a portion size. And this is a really good visual thing. It's called a hand size portion guide. It's like a serving of meat's the size of your palm. Your size of your fist is 1 cup of serving. A cup of your hand is like 1 serving of a cup, like 3 ounces, and then you can use this as a tablespoon. Okay, so it's kind of just a visual thing to help us go through your portion sizes. So when you ate your scrambled eggs yesterday, can you show me about how much scrambled eggs you ate?
Portion size is pretty much like the portion size.
The 1 palm? Okay,
Yeah.
good. So that's about 3 ounces, good. And then your biscuit, was it a small biscuit, a bigger biscuit?
Same size.
Same
Just
size?
one serving.
Okay, good. All right. Your Italian sausage, well, do you think it was can you visually show me how long it was, you think?
As far as like length goes, I don't,
Maybe that size, okay.
like the length of it wise,
Length of your
as far
hand?
as like size of it, thumb.
Okay, good. Did you eat bread with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it was on
Hot dog.
it was a hot dog.
Bun.
Did you add anything to it?
No, besides bell peppers and onions,
Bell peppers and onions.
sauteed.
Okay, good. And then your vegetable burger, what size was that, you think?
It's regular serving size.
Like the size of your palm, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you had, was it a whole wheat bun or 2 slices of wheat bread?
2 slices of wheat bread.
Okay. And how much fries did you think you had?
Serving.
A serving, okay.
Definitely serving. Because it was late.
All right. So your scrambled eggs were scrambled. We have that. The Italian sausage. Did you make that, or did you eat it at
my job.
at your job? Okay. You said your vegetables and your peppers and onions are sauteed. Your veggie burger. Did you cook that?
Mm-hmm.
How did you cook that?
I broiled it.
You rolled it. Okay. And how did you cook your fries?
Fried. Doesn't have those.
Fried. You know what type of oil did you use?
Vegetable.
Vegetable oil. Okay, good. All right. So how do you think about your meal pattern?
I mean, pretty fair compared to beginning when we first did our thing. I changed a lot of habits and stuff. Switched to wheat, less fried food, more like vegetables added. Starch as far as like breads go, cut down.
Okay, good. All right. So, have you ever heard of the DASH diet? So the DASH diet stands for dietary approaches. I just lost my train of thought. It's the dietary approaches for stopping hypertension. Thank you. I just couldn't remember. So it's called the DASH diet. And the reason I want to go this with you is one of the most proven studies that help people with hypertension, which is what our concern is about, okay? So basically it goes through about how much sodium you should have a day. So what we're going to focus on is 2,300 milligrams of sodium a day, okay? Which is about a tablespoon of salt, okay? So when we're going over this, when we look at your meal pattern, it tells us how many grains we should have, how many vegetables, how many fruits, dairy products, lean meats, nuts, fats, and oils. So let's just look at your 24-hour recall and see how that compares to that, okay? So scrambled eggs, what group do you think that would go into?
It will go into the fat content.
It would actually go into your meat context, okay? So 1 egg, you see it right there?
Mhm.
So good. Where do you think your biscuit would go to?
The grains.
Grains, Your Italian sausage,
It will go into the meat product.
right?
Lean meats.
Your peppers and onions,
It will go into
vegetables, good. Your French fries, that's a tricky one.
it will go more so no.
Yeah.
Be a part of this.
Because you fried them. If we would have air fried them or broiled them, we could have actually probably count that as a vegetable. Okay, so just remember, it's also, not only does the food, what you eat, it's also the cooking technique that you can count as a vegetable.
Okay.
All right? And then when you broiled your veggie burger, so where do you think that would count as?
Question. Lean meats.
Yep, we'll go into lean meat, that was your protein source. Okay, and then your 2 pieces of whole wheat bread, where'd that go?
It will go to the grains.
Good, so yeah. So what we want you to do is we want you to have, so we also talked a little about weight loss. So our goal for you is to have towards the lower things to help you with your calories, okay? You wanna watch your grain intake, so we wanna shoot for 6 servings a day. So you remember 1 slice of bread, 1 ounce of dry cereal, half a cup of something. So when you use your fist and your hand method, it's portable because like your fist is half a cup, your hand's 3 ounces, and this can be 1 tablespoon, okay? Fruits and vegetables are good categories, so at least 4 to 5 fruits and vegetables a day. So looking at your diet plan, you're saying, what do you think we did not eat?
Just the fruit.
The fruits, correct. Do you drink dairy products at all or eat yogurt?
Cheese and yogurt.
Okay, so we want to be mindful of your cheese because it's a processed food. Doesn't mean you can't have it, we just want to make sure we eat a lower sodium cheese, okay? And your lean meats, you did good because out of this, the one thing, the Italian sausage, it's probably after your 3 sources of meat, we would have to look at the sodium content. Remember, it's just not one item though, we're looking at all day of your salt intake.
Okay.
All right? And then you did really good because I didn't see you eating any like really sweets or sugars or anything yesterday.
No, I normally my green container is like 1 liter.
Okay, of water? Okay, good. All right. So how do you feel about that meal plan?
Did pretty good.
Pretty good? Okay. What's one little goal you think we can focus on?
I want to say more so the fat content.
The fat content?
And then adding more vegetables and stuff into the diet.
Okay, good. And so if I gave you a scale of 1 to 10, what is on your scale where you feel like you're able to make some of these small changes?
Good, 7 to 8.
A 7, 8, why not a 3? Give me 2 reasons.
As far as like being able to do it,
Being able to. So you're telling me you're a 7 and 8. Why are you not a 3?
It just mainly because of time management, being able to actually follow the plan and stuff, because it just depends on how the day goes for me whenever I'm able to consume. So that'd be my main concern again, pretty much.
Okay, good. All right, so let's recap real quick. So we did your 24-hour recall. We noticed that you did a good job of incorporating vegetables, but we need to still focus on doing fruits because all fruits are high in potassium, which helps manage your blood pressure. We're going to go over the DASH diet. So our small goal is to try to increase our fruits and vegetables and watch our fat intake for the day.
Okay.
And then on a scale of 1 to 10, you feel like you're 7 to 8 confident you can start doing this, correct?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
No problem.